to plan a fun family outing for the summer? Hey, you're in luck. Now's your chance to win 2 tickets to Holiday World and Splash and Safari. Just go to wishtv.com/contests to enter. Still can't win it. Try. Hey, if you're considering adopting a rescue dog, there are a few things you should probably know before doing so. Nathan Lowe, the Indy dog whisperer, here to help us out. Good friend of the show. Hey, thanks for being here.
Cody, thanks for having me.
One of the good things is people are, I feel like, leaning more towards rescue dogs and going that route. But there are a lot of things that people need to know because it's a big undertaking.
Absolutely. And I think the first and most primary thing is, and this sounds counterintuitive, Cody, but if you go in feeling bad for a dog, saying, because of my compassion, I'm just going to get this poor guy out of here, your compassion has to drive you to set rules for a dog if they actually won't have a peaceful life at home. What I see happen all the time is that a rescue dog goes home, oh, poor baby, then they're talking to you like this, hi, oh, are you upset? All those vocalizations sound like a puppy, sound like you're in distress. The dog can actually get possessive over you and treat you like a human puppy, and now it's not letting guests in after 2 weeks. And now it's reacting to things. People said, everything was fine for a while, what happened? That's what happened. So your compassion can't end there. If you don't have the wherewithal to put no-nonsense rules in place, you really can't help bring balance to them. Really critical to understand.
That I don't think a lot of people, you're right, would have gone, well, that doesn't seem like it makes sense. But
well, because the shelter narratives are normally this poor baby, and I'm not faulting them for that. That's what they believe. Yeah. But in my work in 16 years, I've seen that narrative actually creates more problems than anything else if we don't know how to convert compassion into a type of parental behavior to a dog.
What do people need to know when they're going to the shelter to get a dog? Because there's more than just like, oh, I like that one, and just taking it and going home.
That's right. And that's a good point, Cody, because a lot of people visually say, look how cute he... Please don't pick a dog visually. You don't know what's under the hood, as it were, right? So I always say foster to adopt. And this is going to sound counterintuitive, too. You know, I don't think I need that. You're doing great. So when you foster to adopt, what's going to happen is you're going to bring a dog in and you're going to see the fit with your family. If you commit to adopting them, you're going to feel all this guilt. And sometimes people say, I'm sorry, God. Well, we don't know what we're going to do with them now. But if it's a foster to adopt, you can say, hey, it's not a fit for our family. Let's get another foster and see. No harm, no foul with anybody. Sometimes issues and triggers don't show up for 2 weeks.
Wow.
Everything will be fine. And then all of a sudden, your kid will be playing with a wiffle ball bat and the dog, and you're like, what in the world? Well, you don't know the history. It could have been, so it's like, well, my kid loves wiffle ball. Yeah. We can't have a dog with a trigger for a wiffle ball bat. So those kind of things with foster to adopt, super critical. Also, don't get the dog that runs up to you first. If you're in a group of dogs and one comes up, they're the dominant dog playing point, even if they don't do anything. People pick puppies the wrong way that way, too. Oh, it loved me, it came to me, and then it takes your household over.
Interesting.
So, yeah, something to be aware of.
Yeah, I wish I would have known that right off the bat when I got my dog.
It's not too late. I can still help you. Give me a call, Cody.
I know. Speaking of help, you were working with a dog recently named Blaze.
Yesterday, in fact, and he is at Rushville Animal Shelter. Blaze is an awesome dog, but has not been able to be placed since March because he's so wild. He's an 8-month-old guy, but as you can see here, I'm working on recall with him. He did really well, even out of sight coming. Here he is being kind of crazy at the end of things. He needs a firm hand. And here, this is an example of when people see, look at this cute guy. See, look at the face, right? The smile, the everything. That dog needs firmness. And my wife was with me and can testify how firm I had to be with him before he finally said, gotcha, man. I respect you as a parental figure. I'm going to dial it down a little bit. He was great with me. But don't let compassion end there. If you do, you can be in for a world of difficulty and sadness for yourself. Be careful.
Never enough time with our friend Nathan Lowe and all the lessons, guys.
These are just like some aha moments.
Yeah.
And I don't even have a dog. And I've grown up with dogs my entire life, but I'm thinking in my mind for those who do, I'm like, oh, I didn't know, I didn't think about that. But that's so true. That makes a lot of sense.
It's very wise advice.
Yeah,
and I didn't want a dog, but now I'm rethinking.